Before you pack your bags for Denver, there are a few things nobody tells you. So if you don't know them, your move could be way harder than it needs to be. So in this video today, I'm going to break down the 10 most important things to know before moving to Denver in 2025. From the cost of living to neighborhoods to surprising things that catches most newcomers off guard. You know who I am? My name is Deepo Phillips, your Denver real estate agent. If you're a buyer, seller, or investor, have any questions what's happening in the Denver real estate market today, leave a comment below this video. So if you're planning to move to Denver or relocate to Denver anytime soon, I have a relocation guide. Comment below relocation and I'll send it to you. The first thing we want to talk about is the Denver cost of living. So this is the first thing for relocation buyers want to know. So housing in the Denver market is just changing. You know, prices are going up and down. Single family home is getting more expensive. People want to know about what's going on in rent. So the average median price of home right now is about $630,000 to $700,000. Depending on what type of neighborhood you want to live. Rents for average for 2 bedrooms right now are going from $2,200 to $3,000 a month, depending on proximity to downtown or the suburbs. Utilities slightly above the national average due to like heating needs in winter, AC in the summer, and you want to expect about $150 to $250 a month for electric, gas, and water. Groceries and dining. This is the most expensive thing like other cities like the Midwest, the South, but it's cheaper than coastal metros like San Francisco or New York City. Taxes. Colorado has a flat income tax rate about 4.4%, plus state taxes about 2.9% additionally from city to county. Sales taxes, which could bring it over about 8.8% total. And so what's happening about the whole cost of living and everything and the resale home values compared to new construction, because I do work in a new construction market. And if you buying a home in new construction, like lots of builders are offering a lot of incentives. So it's something that you might want to keep in mind. If you have any questions about the new construction and everything, just leave a comment below this video and I'll let you know. So the second thing we want to talk about is the altitude and climate. So this is a mile-high city and the elevation is real. So the elevation in Denver is about 5280, so above sea level. Affects breathing, hydration, and especially if you consume alcohol. Because on lower sea level, you could probably consume a lot more alcohol, but in higher elevation, the alcohol content, you have to be very careful because you could try to drink as much as you can and it could affect how you function. But the tip to overcome this altitude is make sure you drink more water and limit the intensity for workouts the first week and take it easy when consuming alcohol. My tip for this is that when I moved to Denver, I wasn't acclimated with the elevation. So what I did was that I did cardio for 30 days to be acclimated to the elevation so my lungs could get used to the elevation. Another thing is about the climate. 300 days of sunshine per year. Lower altitude, the sun is not strong, but higher altitude is strong. The sun is a lot stronger because of the sun rays. Very, very important that you use sunblock to protect you from the sun rays. So the third thing you want to know is about the traffic and transportation. People from cities like Chicago or LA may expect better infrastructure. So in Denver, infrastructure is really not the best. There are some things they want to do. As I said, the mountains is west of Denver and there's no trains and stuff to take you to the mountains. You have to drive to the mountains, and I-25 and I-70 are very heavily trafficked, especially during rush hours and ski weekends. So for a tip for ski, if you're going to I-70 and you want to do ski, the best thing to do is go super early when people are sleeping and hit I-70. Because that I-70 traffic is no joke and you'll be very, very frustrated. Public transportation, so Denver has a thing that's called RTD, light rail, and if a bus system, it does exist, but like a lot of residents rely on cars. Our airport is called Denver International Airport. It's called DIA. It's a major hub for traveling. It's very, very busy. It's growing. United is the headquarters in DIA, and lots of people travel back and forth. So we do have a big airport for you to travel if you travel international. So the best neighborhoods based on lifestyle you want to know is that for like young professionals, you have Rhino, you got Capitol Hill, you got Lodo, you got Highland, and they're walkable. You got nightlife and breweries. So young professional, like these are the neighborhoods. Average age for Denver is about 35 years old. So lots of younger people are moving into the Denver area because of lots of outdoor activities and fun things to do. Families, places for you to like live. If you have a family, want to grow, you have Central Park, you got Wash Park. Wash Park is very, very nice because you have a big park, which is called Washington Park, and it's central of Denver. Littleton is south of Denver. You have Arvada, is kind of like northwest as well. Good schools, parks, and a great community vibe. Outdoor lovers, you can live in Golden, Evergreen, Lakewood. You can access trails, nature, and mountain views. So each neighborhood's different. You know, if you're a young professional, if you have a family, if you have outdoors. I have links below this video for fun things to do for family friendly. If you're a person likes hikes, if you a dog lover, I have those links at the bottom of my video for you to know fun things to do in Denver. Fifth thing is the job market and the remote workspace. So many people move for job opportunities or better work-life balance, and they have like tech, aerospace, healthcare, renewable energy, and hospitality. The companies that are around the Denver area, Lockheed Martin, UC Health is very, very big. Google is in Boulder, and Ball Space Aerospace. These are the big tech companies. Denver, for like remote work, like Denver is a top destination for remote workers thanks to the lifestyle and perks. So a lot of people who work remotely move to Denver area. So Denver, as I said, has kind of like a work-life balance, and the reason why buyers or choose Denver, not for the job, because of the lifestyle and the remote freedom. Sixth thing you need to know is Denver real estate market overview. People want to know what they can afford if it's a good time to buy. Inventory right now is increasing. You know, homes under $600,000 is a multiple offer situation. So back to housing thing. Yes, inventory is high in Denver metro area because of rates, and buyers do have a lot of options to purchase home. New construction market in Denver is increasing, and areas like Aurora, Parker, Castle Rock, and area, they're building these new construction homes. If you have any other questions about new construction homes, comment below. New construction, we can set a 15-minute call. I can educate you about what's going on in the new construction industry. Lots of builders right now are giving free money for buyers for new construction. So for back to the housing market, thing that I like to do is that I like to help buyers navigate between bidding wars, help you negotiate incentives with builders, and find off-market properties, because Denver is a growing community and there's lots of things happening in the Denver market. And as you move into Denver, relocate into Denver, and if you want in this market today, if you want to purchase a home, great time for you to buy because rates are still high. But when rates do go down, you could also refinance. If you have any questions, leave a comment below this video. The seventh thing about moving to Denver is the outdoor lifestyle recreation. A major reason why people move to Colorado is their lifestyle. There's so many things you could do. I feel like talking to natives, they really don't ski and snowboard, but lots of transplants, who move to the Denver area, love to do skiing and snowboard. Like Keystone's about 2 hours away, which is popular. Breckenridge is very popular, and Vail. These are the three popular snow ski resorts that people like to ski. So if you want to do hiking and biking, you go to Red Rocks, you go to Cherry Creek Trail, Mount Falcon, and Garden of the Gods. So this is some things that you could do for some outdoor life. So weekend getaways, you have Boulder, Estes Park, Colorado Springs, and Glenwood Springs. So these are weekend getaways you could do. Eighth thing is the sunshine. About 300 plus days of sunshine. And sometimes we get some crazy snowstorms. Like I remember, you'll be in April, you think the snow's gone with snow, and sometimes in May, you could get some snowstorms. It varies. As I said, you get 4 seasons sometimes in one day. But yes, the snow does melt very quickly because being elevated in the sun melts the snow. When it's very humid, the snow does last a lot longer, but we're so freaking dry and the humidity is low, the snow melts very, very fast. Ninth reason is the vibe, culture, food, and people. So the vibe in Denver is like very laid back. People are very laid back, very chill, very friendly. They just enjoy life. Health, you can see people biking, running, doing trails, so much outdoor activities. Dog friendly, sometimes you see people with 2-3 dogs. The food scene in the Denver area, it's subpar. It's okay. They're known for, they have lots of breweries. Restaurants are starting to pop up because there are some good restaurants, like Michelin restaurants, in this video of the top 10 restaurants you can see. Because if you're a big foodie and you come from a place for the good food, make sure you click on that link up there. My top 10 favorite restaurants for you to try. The 10th reason what surprises most newcomers, they have like emotional connection. Moving to Denver is that you need to know is that what surprises most newcomer, housing prices. People are like, wow, like housing is costing a lot. Inflation, a pandemic happened, home prices did go up. Home prices average pre-pandemic was $400,000, was very affordable. Pandemic happened, lots of Californians moved into the Denver area, and people from Texas, Chicago, bigger tax cities moved to Denver and increase the cost of living. Surprises people coming here is the dry air and the elevation. If they're not used to dry air, as I said, you do get some nosebleeds once in a while, and elevation fatigue. And for you to overcome elevation, just make sure your body gets acclimated. So if you're thinking about making Denver your home, whether you're relocating, investing, buying, or even selling, I'm here to help you. So I've got people just like you reaching out every week asking questions about the life in Denver.